So basically, for this kind of pose here, for this kind of pose, what you do is you do this part of the leg normal, like 1.2, 1.5, 1 and 0.6. You do it normal. Then you see this other side here, for this different pose, from here to here you measure 1.2 centimeter. So what you do is this 1.2 centimeter, you join this to it. Now from here this way you measure like 3 centimeter. From here this way you measure like 3 centimeter. Sometimes you can use 3 centimeter, sometimes you can use 2.5. So I can use 3 centimeter or 2.5. So for this one, let's use 2.5. For this, I'm measuring 2.5. Then from this center, I will draw the line up to this 2.5. So as you can see, now here is 1.2. From here, I will now measure my 1.5. From here, I'll measure 1 centimeter. From here, I'll measure 0.6. So what I'll do is this 1.5, 1 centimeter, 0.6. So basically I'm going to join them together. You have seen this kind of pose here. So basically what you're going to do is, you can see all of this is, I'm using construction method. I can use semi-freehand or the total freehand method. So I'll be teaching you guys how to do all those ones too. So now instead of me using the ruler, let me just use the semi. Watch me. Watch as I go about this. From here to here 0.3. From here to here 0.3, right? From here you measure 0.3 this way. From here I measure 0. From here I measure 0.3. From here 0.3. From here 0.3. Now from this edge to 0.3. So here I'll be teaching us another type of hand configuration. So the next thing is, I'm going to go this way. This. Now from here 1.2 upward, from here 1.2 upward. So I'm using after using the measurement method, I have an after practicing with the measurement method, I have an understanding of how it's going to look like. You understand what I'm saying? So half of this place, not on this line, no, but from here. Quite right. Not from this line, but from middle of this one here. Then as you can see, so you can see this now. So the leg, it's like not far from, draw a line not too far from the center line here, 2 centimeter. You draw your curve this way, longer. You can see it's longer, so ensure here is wider than here to here. So you curve it like you're bringing it inward here, then here you join it to this place. You do the same thing for here, 2 centimeter slant. You bring this one this way, as you can see. Now for this type of hand I want to teach you guys. Watch me. Let's go from here to here, 0.3, 0.3, 0.3 upward, 0.3 this way. So you curve it, this way, 0.2, 0.2, depends on you, 0.2, 0.2 or 0.3, 0.3. You can see, even without my measurement, I already know what I'm supposed to do. So basically from here to here should be close to 1 centimeter. So look at it. it should be close to 1 centimeter. This is 0.9. You can see 0.9. So basically, you'll be able to have the understanding of basic measurement. That's why I gave you guys those measurements. Now, for the face, you go this way, 0.2 here, 0.2 here, from this edge here, 0.2 inward, from this edge, 0.2 inward, from this edge, 0.3 downward, from this edge here, 0.3 downward, from this center of the mouth, 0.3 left, 0.3 right, from here, 0.3, from here, 0.3, from this center, 0.2, from this center, 0.2, as you can see. Now, this type of hand, watch. You pick the center of this hip curve, which is here. I'll make sure I mirror it to this other side too, so I don't make mistake. Good. So this is the other side here. And then you notice that when you are drawing the normal hand, you draw it down here up to this underbust, 4 centimeter. That's 4 centimeter here. Then from this underbust, you draw it downward. So the total length of the arm is 8 centimeter. Total length of the arm is 8 centimeter. So what you do is, from this point, you extend a line up to the underbust here, and that line should be 4 centimeter. So some people say it's not possible. Look at it here. So I turn it until this 4 centimeter is touching the underbust. So I'll be turning it until the 4 centimeter is touching the underbust. So this is where the 4 centimeter is touching the underbust here. I'll draw a line. So I'll do the same thing for this side. I'll turn it until the 4 centimeter is touching the underbust line. So I'm turning it. So this is where the 4 centimeter is touching the underbust line. Good. You can see. Then you will now join it to this shoulder. That should also be 4 centimeter or less. So that's 4 centimeter or less. So you just from here, just join it like this. From here, you join it like this. So as you can see. So now, the next thing you do is this. From this edge, you measure 0.8 downward. From here, you measure 0.8 upward. 0.8, 0.8. You can see. So this one that you have done here, 0.8 here, you measure from here 0.8 this way. Don't forget the wrist is 0.3, right? Just use your measurement to measure your wrist. Your wrist should be 0.3. So from here to here, you measure 0.3. So from this 0.3 for the wrist, you will now join into this 0.8 here. As you can see. Now, what you now do is this. From this 0.8 here, remember when you are drawing the straight hand, you pick the line from here. When you are drawing the one that has spread their hand, you pick it from here. But now this one that is the hand that's akibo, from this point here, look at the point. So note the point. You can see where this line here is touching this. You see this line here, this very particular line here, where it is touching the bust here. Not here, not here, here. This is 1.2 here. You know, from here you measure 1.2 upward, you draw the bust. After drawing this curve here, you now take this one to join it. So where this line is now crossing this place, this point here, you extend it a little bit. That's where you now join this 0.8 to. Watch your hand. Whenever you are opening your hand at akimbo, there's always an extension. So you do the same thing for here. You measure 0.8 to this side. You measure 0.8 to this side. From here to here is 0.3. From here to here 0.3. You join. Then you do the needful. So you remember where it is touching here, just slant it inward like this. So basically at the end of the day, you are going to be doing a lot of cleaning. Erase this part, erase this one inside. Then you construct it back. What I'm teaching you now is just how to construct. So later you can use the semi freehand, whereby you just draw the out sketch, then use your hand, your free hand. Then from there you now move up to the freehand part. So as you can see, the hands are akimbo. So later, you know, when you're becoming very good, then you now learn how to like adjust the angles. So now how to draw the fingers. To draw the fingers, it's quite easy. What you do is, from here, you raise it up 8 centimeters, 0.8, then down 0.6, 0.8, 0.6. You do the same thing for here, 0.8, 0.6, 0.8, 0.6. You can see that it's looking like you want to do your eyebrows or like a mountain and a hill. You understand me? The windward side and the leeward side, like up and down, just like something like this. You turn it up this way, you can see it, 0.8, 0.6. So for this other one, I will just basically use the rising of this hip, then I can do it this way. You see, I'm basically using the rising of this place and I'm drawing it straight. I'm using the rising of the waistline and I'm drawing it this way. I guess 0.8, 0.6. So the next thing is to divide here. Watch. You know how slim the finger is? You follow this line like this. 1, 2, 3. You can see it. Following this loop here. 1, 2, 3. So what will I do? From this side, I'll bend it upward. 1. I bend it upward. 1. Let me see if I can zoom it for you guys to see. So this one, I'm bringing it down like this. I'm bending it upward. I'll bring this one straight. I bring this one upward. This one is straight. That's 2. This is longer than this by a bit. Then this third one is supposed to be the longest. You draw it down, curve it this way upward. Third one. Then this last one, you just draw a straight line this way, then you bend it to meet here. You get me? Let's do this for this other side. This one, you bend it upward here, it meets here. For this second one, it will be a little bit longer. This third one should be longer than them all. Then this one, just join it here. So you practice. This is practice. You practice. 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 That's the hand here. Then of course we do the face. So let's just go the face. From here to here is the eye. You can see very thin. You can see the space in here. Don't go and raise it up this way. I don't want that. You can see it. It's almost like I don't want to do any line. You can see it. You can see it. Very tiny. Look at from here to here. Very tiny. Almost like I don't want to do any line. And just do this. Then the mouth, a small V. This way. This way. Then I'm not doing it this way, no. So the mouth is a little bit bent, so you can just adjust. Then the face. For this side, so for this side, then open bracket, close bracket for the eyes, you shade and you move a small portion, open bracket, close bracket, you shade and you leave a small whitish portion. The next thing is you darken the inside of the eyes. You darken the inside, make it a little bit dark. You can darken the inside. Then the eyebrows. So you can now shade the eyebrows. The nose is, you can see from here to here, 0.2 centimeter. Is don't draw the nose around this area, no. It should be closer to the mouth. Open bracket, close the bracket. So now, the first thing I'll do is the hairstyle. I'm lifting this up this way to this hairline area. You see it? I'll do it for this one too. Lift it up to this hairline area. Then the curve I'm going to do should be here. Are you getting it? You can see it here. This will be the curve. This should be the curve here. So now, how do I do the hairstyle? Watch me. I'll pick where my closure will be. I want my closure to be here. I can lift it up a little bit, passing through this side, passing through this side. You see it? So it will go this way, come to this way, come passing through these eyes, and then it's coming here. I'll do the same thing for this side. It's passing through this place, following a little bit above this curl of the head, down like this. You see it? You can see the spacing. You monitor each spacing. So for this side here, it's passing through this place here. Then you can see I'm just lifting it. You can see through this place, it's cutting through this edge. So from here to here, let me make it pass through this side here. Just 0.8 here, no, 0.7 here, then 0.4 here. So I'll make it pass through here, then I'll just give it something like this. Watch. So this is my neck. I join my neck to it. The next thing I'll do is, since I've gotten the outline, so here I want to come this way again. See? What I'll do next is I'm going to clean. That's why I encourage us to use faint lines. So I'll clean everything inside, including the eyes and what have you. Whatever I have inside of it, I'm going to clean it. So I'm going to withdraw my lines. This is the face here. This is the neck. So you can see. So how do you distinguish the faint hairline strokes like this? See? Faint strokes to follow the flow of the hair. You can see this flow here. It will follow. Then this side. So you go this way. So that's why I encourage us to use faint lines from the beginning. You can see the closure there. So for these ones here, continue. You see the arrangement. Don't scatter. No. The next one will follow. The next one will follow. The next one will follow. It will follow each other. So you can see. So for this airflow, then inside of this place, you know, of course, will be a little bit darker. And then watch my hair. I'm drawing it close to the neck area. So this side too, you come this way. as faint as possible. Then what you do is from this corner, I'm bringing the lines out. So I can just make sure your lines are faint. So the same thing, you apply it for all this part here. This is another type of hairstyle that you can just use, and then so you can just use this. And then what do you have? You can see what you have here. You can see.